Ah, hello. How you guys been? I didn't stream last week. You probably noticed. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. I didn't stream last week because I was just very busy. And then at the end of it all, I found out my dad was like not even going to be staying out on Saturday night, and I was just like, oh, well, so much for my reward at the end of all that, I guess. I guess we're just not streaming, so I didn't stream, unfortunately. Because I don't like streaming when I don't have the house to myself because I yell and make stupid noises and I don't want my dad to hear me and be like, what the fuck are you doing up there? You know what I mean? Like, it would just be so embarrassing. I'd be like, ooh. So yeah, I try to just avoid it. I feel like it's very quiet, right? Why is there no music? Like, like, it's not just me, right? You can't hear it either? The heck? Why is it so quiet? I can sort of faintly hear it now. I think the golden number was about minus 17 decibels, so it's currently at minus 20, so that's closer to it now. Yeah, I don't know why it's really quiet for you guys. I mean, it's quiet for me as well, man. I can barely hear it. I've turned up quite a lot. The thing is, once I go into combat, music's gonna fucking like suddenly just explode. It's gonna sound so horrible. It's gonna be so loud when I go into combat because for some reason combat just seems to be like a very different sort of level from everything else in this game. Like here we've got quiet, chill music, and you go into combat and be like at the very beginning of the fight, and you're like, fuck it up, what? So like adjust it again mid-fight. Here is Bellany. That's her real name. Yep, Bellony. The other guy is called Wiseney. Doesn't work quite as well. Let's look at my DMs and see probably some really sketchy stuff. All of my incredibly sketchy activities that I do in ZZZ Zero specifically. It's a pretty good platform for it, apparently. Let's use Lucy. I don't know if I dare click on this one though. I'm going to ignore that one just because someone might actually write something weird and then it'll be like, oh my god. Like, not me obviously, but like someone else might write something weird. Not knowing I'm gonna look at it on stream. So, I haven't played ZZZ in a good while. I've been logging in to do daily stuff at least. Like, I've been spending some energy, but I've been like saving most of it for, for the thing, the thing, of course. Yep, they're gonna add the thing to the game. No, it's like, yeah, so music is now way louder for some reason. Like, everything is now like a good volume, but like before it was so quiet. I just don't understand how this game like decides when to like be quiet and noisy. That's a slow clear. I'm snipping. Well, say I'm snipping. I haven't really had a fast clear in ages now. I think my heart's just not really in it anymore. Tragic, I know. But yeah, what I've been trying to do is like have my energy as high as I can get it, basically, while I'm AFK, while I'm away from the game. And then when I feel the desire to play the game again, like a new character comes out that I really want. I mean, I have seen some leaks of the character who looks pretty good. It was much more to my tastes than the previous ones. So that might bring me back to the game again, which would be cool. I think that's in 0.8. I don't know what we're actually in currently. It could be in like 0.6 for all I know. I don't know. But... We'll go for... Where is she? Yanagi. And yeah, so if you didn't know, because I didn't know this until I started just like not playing the game, you can actually have a total of 1,000 energy here. You cap out at 1,000 out of 240, and this caps out at 2.4k, which is the same as in Star Rail. Yeah, a really interesting little detail. If you use up a bunch of like coffee, you get up to 1,000 before it just says nope, no more coffee, you're done, stop. So I have been spending it, but only on coins, because there's an event for daily double drops or whatever, so I'm like, I might as well just get something, and coins are always useful. Like, that will always be good, no matter when I come out to the game. So yeah. But nonetheless, I thought today I have been very busy. Because lately, I guess I've just been busy times, it's really annoying. So I thought, you know what, let's just do a chill ZZZ story stream. Maybe we can finally finish this story arc, because I have been on it for so long. I really just need to commit to finishing 1.x. And then I'll be on 2.x, which I don't... I'd be lying if I said I was excited for 2.x. I haven't really... I did a little bit of it. I'm up to this quest, Chapter 2, which I'm guessing is probably 2.1, probably? And yeah, so far it's been very boring. I haven't really liked any of the characters. I mean, Jufu feels very cute, but like, I haven't really like liked any of the characters, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, okay, I guess, cool. So yeah, I'm kind of like fully not into ZZZ right now, but I think I would like to do the story. I just sort of felt it in my bones, you know. I thought, you know what, tonight's a good story stream kind of stream. Yeah. So we're gonna go catch up with Wise. I love the music of this game. Music in this game will always be peak though. Like, it's very, very good. It's just so like relaxing. It's so chill. So it's music for your tired soul. I wish I had a little Bang Boo. They're so cute. Look at the little guy. I love them. These cute little things. So they are solid metal, right? Like, they're actually metallic. They're like robots. So like maybe they're not as soft as they look. Well, anyway, as for pulls, if you're curious about pulls, I have 130 here and some extra thingies. I have 9. I was gonna say up for a 10 pull, and then I thought about it, and I thought, well, they might add a character to the standard banner or something in the future, so maybe I'll just wait for that. You know, when I'm playing the game again, I'll probably just use them then. But like, yeah, again, while I'm away from it, I'll just be like, you know, maybe I'll wait just in case they add someone new to the standard banner that I might want, so then I have a chance of getting them. And then here I have 11. I have spent some of them recently. I spent some of them to get to the on the battle pass as a thing for like, you know, wish 40 times or whatever. So I spent some to get up to that mark. But yeah, I don't really want Arya. I do like Yuzuha, but I already have her, and I'm kind of like, I don't really need another Yuzuha. So I'm going to keep on saving for either Bernice or one of the 0.8 characters. So I'm pretty sure it's 0.88 from what I read. Right. Hey, Wise. Belle. Vivian's in the store just now, but you weren't here. Do you need something? It was about the sacrifice core. The first time the sacrifice core appeared was at that auction. So you decided to try again and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. You know what I mean? Bill, if you have time, head to Lumina Galleria. Just call it gallery, please. To meet up with Vivian. Sure. We're now locked into the story. Honestly, they both kind of freak me out in different ways. Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with an acquaintance in the auction house's lounge.
Charles, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection.
Okay.
So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Nah, there's no way. Surely not. Nah, that'd be crazy.
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So, I'm happy I could help you too.
I feel like maybe you should just find a different job that you're like better at, maybe? I don't know, it seems like why would you keep working at a place where you're just like, man, I suck at this job, I'm so bad at it, I would have been fired like ages ago if you didn't help me out like a bunch of times. And like, I feel like surely at that point you just take the hit and be like, maybe I should look for another job. I don't know.
Go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
Another time, then. Wait a Charles. Vivian leaves the lounge. Lord Faithful, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away with him. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape. We are Mockingbird, after all. It shouldn't be surprising we have subtle ways of communicating information, should it? Once, on a mission, we couldn't use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on so we could communicate, but after that mission ended, we let them roam free. But I just checked their trackers, and one of those birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. The tracker might only give a broad area, but I believe... But I believe... this might be something that Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time. But all the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Phaeton, let's put up and search the area. If you see a bird, send me a picture of it and I should be able to recognize it. Surely there'll be a lot of birds though, right? Like, surely they're gonna be like everywhere. Hello, birds. You have some black feathers. They're cute, I'm going to save this image. A soft and sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine this is the bird Hugo chose for the mission. But it does have some black feathers, and maybe this is it? Either way, let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. I think my heart's probably racing a little bit, so my throat's a little bit tight, which is why my voice sounds a bit weird. I keep stuttering. Should probably just take some insulin or something real quick. Because like I'm probably gonna stream for like maybe 2 hours-ish, I'm gonna say. Because I'm probably not gonna stream like normal times just because I am sleepy, but I'm gonna hopefully finish this story. No matter how, like, hopefully it won't take more than like 2 hours or maybe 3 or something. Hang on, which one was it? Hey. Is that me? Yep. I mean, maybe. Nope. Other way. There we go. I hate that the light is right behind me. It's so like annoying. Like, I have an idea! But like, It's like it's literally like erases my brain. Like my head, you can't see my head. It's like while I'm on camera, I become like very stupid because all of a sudden I just. You get the idea. Anyway. Also, I guess I can like just flash this on screen. Hopefully, there you go. This is a thing I'm currently working on. I'm also working on something over here, but I won't let you see this one. This one's a secret. Hydrate. Hydrating. Alright, I'm gonna quickly do my thing. ZZZ's nuts. Right, I'm gonna be back a second. I'll put up the old burb thing just in case. I always forget where it is. It's really hard to. There's so much shit in my sources. Oh.
ZZZ's nuts wheeze.
Be right back a second. Okay, I've returned to me. No, I'm not a skinwalker, I promise. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's like there's a funny smell in my room, and I don't know where it's coming from. Every time I like walk in here, like if I opened up the window earlier and the door, and it smelled fine. I close the window and the door again, it's back again. I'm just like, where is it coming from? Like, is it me? Is that the problem? I should probably hide the BRB before I forget, otherwise I will absolutely forget that it's there. A panda-coloured chonk of a bird to Vivian. You get a negative answer. Let's look elsewhere. Hello, Vivian. Just really holding out for Hugo, huh? Though it's cute, this isn't the bird Hugo trained. Let's keep searching. It must be around here. Wait, what does it mean, scenic? Oh, it's just... Can I go away with this one? Actually, does this work? Like, is this the guy? Oh, hang on, we can do better than that. Oh, it's not gonna let me know. Penguins count as birds, I guess. It's hiding under the floor. I see! Who's Crowley? Sorry. And besides, using a bank for communication seems perfectly reasonable. Whoever is this guy? Either way, let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. I've sent the photo of the penguin-shaped banquet to Vivian. She responds with a long set of ellipses. Seems like we were wrong. Let's keep searching elsewhere. Hang on, let's try it again. You just said on this photo, you're just like, hey, is this the bird? Hey, like, is it not the bird? Is that, you reckon that's the one? How do I get out of this? Oh, there you go. Okay, that is more than some black feathers. This is very cute. I like the eyes. He's a happy bird. You know, I'm gonna keep saving screenshots. Black crows in a dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but this really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. Vivian responds, "That's the one." She quickly comes over. So it's literally just a crow. She could have just said it's a crow. Like a pigeon or something, you know what I mean? Like a carrier pigeon or something. That's the one! It's all thanks to Lord Phaethon we found them so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the video among those boxes. Looked for the boxes and found the recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decided to head back to the video store to repair it and check the contents before making your next move. I can't speak right now. It's gonna take a little while before I can speak properly again. Bombaclat! When are they going to add like a Jamaican character to ZZZ so they can say that? They just add like Doomfist or something. I should clarify just in case I have not played, like I haven't played Overwatch since before Doomfist was actually added to the game, so I don't know if he's actually like a Jamaican or American or something else. I don't know. Like it could be from Kenya for all I know. I have no clue. Bear repairs videotape when you watch the recording. The content leaves you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille.
If I'm not
Camille.
mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal.
So how do you record? Do you have two cameras? Like you just like edited it together afterwards.
Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands.
Okay. How would this work? A substance to be used for mind control? Does it just make you like more susceptible to like suggestion or something?
If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator.
Creator.
Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The creator will guide me.
Video abruptly comes to an end.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
My nose is like giving me a hard time. I'm gonna put it in, pick my nose. And I'll hide it so you don't see it. I'm just gonna like, scratch the inside of my nose. There we go. Camille's actually destroying the dormant sacrifice? Why was you never mentioned this before?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo. He...
Belle, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
Call Lycan first.
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend.
Right, okay.
With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
So, what should I do?
You stay at home. Belle just sits in her room watching videos the entire night.
You can attend as her +1.
Plus one! Lord Vivian,
No.
please go with me!
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
You know,
Alright,
dress
then
up
let's
for
go
it?
together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with... Oh, you get in contact with Burton. So he said he'll come to 6th Street later to escort us to the banquet. I'm a bit nervous. Don't worry, Lord Faithful, just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. I feel like they're all gonna be evildoers though, right? Like surely everyone there is gonna be horrible. So still some time before we have to go. Should we watch an instructional video to unfold in etiquette together? It's so complicated. Like holy shit. Hang on a minute, give me a second. Like if you've never watched a video before on like proper etiquette for like eating, it is so fucking insanely complicated for no reason. It's so annoying. It's like a video about it where some guy was like, "Here are your 17 spoons."
Welcome back to the Gentleman's Gazette. Today's video.
Yeah, let's quickly like skip into it a little bit. Yeah, like okay, so here we have the first rule: wait to be seated.
Ideally, you want to sit up straight but comfortably. Don't slouch, cross your arms, or sit like you would on your couch at home while watching a football game. Don't expect to sit next to your partner and follow the lead of the host. Traditionally, couples were always mixed up to sit with different people, oftentimes man, woman, just to create an interesting way to stimulate conversation. If there's a napkin on the plate or next to a plate, put it on your lap right away. If the host or hostess wants to say grace, accept the gesture for what it is and move along. At the same time, do not offer to say grace yourself because people may not be religious at all. 2. Let's take a look at a place setting. In the Western world, an informal place setting will always have at least a plate, a knife, and a fork. If dessert will be served, you'll find either a little fork or a spoon on the top side of the plate.
Don't forget the fucking trowel, and the teaspoon, and the smaller fork, and the other knife, and the other fork, and the 3 glasses. It's like we are 4 minutes into a 18.5-minute video by the way. Like it keeps going. If you think it's already gotten ridiculous, as I certainly have, gardening at dinner, how proper. You got your little fucking like fork digging up the dirt, you know, digging up your mashed potato, finding what's in there, unearth it. Cut food as you eat. I actually don't do this, I won't even lie. Like, I actually cut out everything into small pieces so I can eat it quickly. Compliment the host. I'm not gonna. I don't want to watch the whole video, so I'm trying to think, trying to find like something I can point to. Push in chair. I mean, that's just decency, and that's like a reasonable thing to do. But yeah, you get the idea anyway. I guess I'm not really doing a very good job of explaining it, but you know, I also don't understand it at all in any comprehension, like at all. I don't have a clue. Anyway. If such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it is enough to deal with this one excursion. Now let's watch. Yep, I'll go over the key details for you as you watch the tape. You do some last-minute study on the etiquette expected at a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, evening has arrived. Lord Phaethon, Burton has sent his location. Are you ready to join for the banquet? I'm ready! Then I'll meet up with Burton first, make sure he's not tampered with the car. Lord Phaethon, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. It'll be safer this way. Vivian heads off first. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying all is good. Let's go meet up. Ma'am, I think we're closed. Ma'am, please. Wait, why are they here? For fuck's sake. He's literally just around the corner. Okay. Hello, Burton. You have pointed ears and blonde hair and red eyes. It's Banshee. This is... Is something the matter? What I mean is... This person does not look like your bodyguard. The Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, then why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my escort for the night. She heard the Ravenlocks are throwing a true feast for the centuries with plenty of delicacies not available anywhere else, and she wanted to try some. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guest to bring a +1, are you? Of course not. Since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian's, you're also my honoured guests. Let us be off then. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there we will take a speedboat to the manor. Just once in my life, I want to do that for real. Like, you're going somewhere so fancy that it's like a fucking island, like, off the coast. Like, has their entire, like, manor built into it. Like fucking Hogwarts or something. That'd be so cool. But an hour later, you arrive at the manor. With Burton's guidance, you finally go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Cool, he sounds very different to how I portrayed.
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
Is he going like cross-eyed?
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
I keep reading this as London.
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
He's like, bro, what the fuck?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you.
I feel like Vivian could literally do ASMR, and I would legitimately listen to it to go to sleep. Like, it would actually be very effective.
What you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you.
Oh wait, is the game loud enough? You reckon? Like, you can hear all the voices and stuff, I take it?
I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Burton hurriedly leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
You were totally like a noble. You were totally like a noble lady just now.
Wow, you were so cool just now. Like a powerful, noble lady. You sent Burton packing with just a few words.
It's just some techniques Hugo taught me. Like that dessert I mentioned. It means I want them to offer more if they want to come to an accord. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
I am hydrated.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
Please don't follow me to the bathroom. In accordance with the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and, with a gentle push, the door actually opened.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
In the bathroom, you say? Let's contact Lycan.
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycan.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Then let's split up.
You and Vivian search through Hartman's office for a while, but find nothing. Just then, footsteps suddenly come from outside, and then a moment, and in a moment of panic, it's really hard to think. And in a moment of panic, you hide behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food.
Two little rats.
Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Hartman raises his gun, aiming at the desk. Yet there is no gunshot. With a clink of metal, a familiar voice comes.
The bullet? How?
It's a fucking magic trick.
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
Filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks?
Like, that was the most British he's ever actually sounded like the entire game so far.
Petty tricks?
But that sounded like authentic. That wasn't just like a fancy voice, that was like an authentic British accent.
Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine. My dear uncle.
Suddenly Bellabog. Shortly before.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be
Like
pretty
a shot of his
shaken up.
face, but
I
like
should
apparently his cock will
apologize
have to
at
do
some
him some sort of. This is it. This is Hugo.
Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
To be honest, I do legitimately love his outfit. It's killer. It's so good. Like, it's so simple, but it just works so well, and it conveys everything about him so perfectly. You know what I mean? You can tell he's a very sly, gentlemanly kind of guy. Then he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
You're late.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities.
What with a bag of blood, I mean.
Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
This is like the when he fell off the roof, I suppose. Then we're talking about.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
It's like, you're out of your fucking mind, mate.
No, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman.
He's like, shit, I forgot about that. Like, bollocks. What have I done? Oh no.
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss.
It sounds so like puny when you say it like that. Like it sounds like it's just like from like a play or something. And they're just trying to be like, oh man, I'm so cool.
Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course, I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You alright?
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
I'm trying to think what he's like. What does he mean by that? Lycon leads Hugo to a small warehouse in Port Elpis. Elpis? Hugo looked quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area for a moment, he sits down on a chair, pulls up some rope and ties himself up. I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What are you doing?
It's like, please, Lycon, do this for me, please! It's important, I promise. Why are you sweating like really bad? Holy shit.
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Hugo tells Lycon of what happened back in the private suite when he was negotiating with Hartman. The only reason Hartman agreed to work with him was because of this. Because he had drugged that red liquid. After that, Every time Hugo and Harmon met up, the latter would always add a small dose of that drug into Hugo's cup, and then ask questions, attempting to glean information.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
He's like, bro, go to a doctor, what the fuck are you doing?
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? So, I can't. Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
After who knows how long, after enduring seemingly endless pain, Hugo finally awakens. The ropes that bound him had come undone, though he didn't know when that had happened. Hugo checked himself over. Thankfully, he hadn't injured himself that badly while he was going crazy. Honestly, I kind of wish we could have seen Crazy Hugo. I don't know, it would have been interesting, you know what I mean? It would have been a cool thing to see, to experience. Kind of like, I feel like, am I like sitting in a different spot where I usually sit? I usually like over here or something. Maybe that would make more sense. I don't know. I can't tell. Also, this light might be like too far away. I am. Why is there's like a hair like sticking upwards? Is it that one? Wait, why is it doing that? I hate my hair. It's so annoying. It's like really thick and like it's actually quite curly, like naturally. It's got like a bit of a curl to it. So stuff like this happens, and I don't really. I wish I could like stop it. After some time, Hugo straightens out his attire and then ties himself up and then opens the warehouse door.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
Hello, sir. Can you please help me? I'm looking for my friend, Lycon. It's all your fault. Why were you born with those eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I had made it. I endured for so long. All those years of planning. I was so close. He already agreed. You! Go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. No. You don't want to see you now. You can't go and see him. Mother.
It's all your fault.
She is very young. Like, she looks like she's younger than Hugo.
I wish I had never given birth to you.
Hugo's kind of like, nah, that sucks. It's a shame. Sorry to hear that. The woman's face is distorted with hatred. As if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames all her misfortune on this innocent child.
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
Fucking wretched woman, what the hell?
If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
She raises her hand to reveal a pair of scissors, the tip gleaming with chilling light. She thrusts the sharp point towards Hugo's paler eye. Then she suddenly vanishes, as if she had never existed at all.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
Bro, you've got some crazy shit going on in your head, huh? It's because you don't want to. It's because you don't want to wake up again.
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself.
He was very quiet.
You were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor.
I should probably like turn up the voices a little bit, I think.
Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, Well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites.
Truth.
Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitating will be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world
Just a little ball of hate.
it's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else. But rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry.
I don't know why I like sort of lean on my hand. Like this isn't really very comfortable. I don't know why I do this, but I do it when I'm not streaming as well. I think it's really weird. Like it looks like I could lean backwards, but it just looks really weird. I'm like, hello chat room, good to see you. And we can make it worse as well. I'll just play like this. Yes, I see. Yes, of course.
I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that me is you. Correct. So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
I wonder if it's the same voice actor as Hugo, because it sounds very different, you know what I mean? It sounds like a completely different guy. So if it's the same VA, that would be crazy. That'd be like genuinely amazing. After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him had to come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. He probably starts coughing immediately afterwards. It's like Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door.
I see.
It's like,
This
shit.
is still an illusion.
We're in a loop.
I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Hello again, my favorite friend. It's good to see you. Glad you're still holding on.
Hugo, let's play hide and seek.
Is that your voice or is that someone else? I can't tell. They're hiding.
Find me, right? Like you always do.
Hang on, it's gonna be options. We just do dialogue. It's maybe just one hide. I mean, that should be, I mean, we can already more or less hear it anyway.
You're looking in the wrong place.
What's this little guy about?
Better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die?
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault.
He sounds pretty happy about it though, so that's good.
You didn't exist. I wouldn't have had to suffer.
Also, that sounds like Vivian, right? Like is it just Vivian? Vivian's actually dead the whole time. We were just hallucinating her.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost?
Yeah, to be honest, I am.
I left you a surprise there.
Oh, it's him again. What a cruel bastard. I'd expected of a disgusting bastard. Lady Serena was so nice to him, and yet he... How does he still have the nerve to stay in this house? I shouldn't have let him in from the start. Filthy, lowly blood. Curses and insults encircle Hugo, piercing his skin like frozen knives. The mockery and rage from a wave that crashes through him, threatening to drown him. Then, as the cacophony reaches its peak, it goes silent. The air seems to congeal in the silence, deep and oppressive. It is as if time stood still, with only his rapid heartbeat echoing.
I told you that you would eventually return.
What was that, about 5 minutes or so? I think that's a new record, isn't it?
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right?
Yes, your half-sister, and the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately, it was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I can't tell if my screen's dirty or if he's got something like below his eye. I think he actually has it there, right? That's not just me. 'Cause I can't rub it off, so I'm pretty sure it is there.
I don't like the way you blame yourself, because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong.
Fair enough, cool.
Your mother
Thanks, me.
sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me many times, but I was careful, and they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident,
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death. Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transforms into him again.
Here you go again. Trying to deny your desire.
He really looks like a vampire, doesn't he? He's got that cool sort of vibe to him. I feel like Hugo's liking it a bit too much of me about that, but I don't know. He's blushing pretty hard, I don't know.
Deep down inside, you've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand, dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our side.
Boring. I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse, written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
I know I'm being very quiet. I'm kind of just... I don't really have anything to add, you know what I mean? I feel like everything that he's saying, I'm kind of just like, yeah, I agree. Anyway. So I don't really want to just be like, yes, every single time he says a sentence, you know what I mean?
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
As if to prove his words, the inner demon transforms into Hartman.
That's right, my dear nephew.
He kind of looks like Scott from Star Wars, doesn't he?
No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I won't become like my father. Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him
ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him had come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door.
Lycon.
It's like, thank God,
Never
finally.
thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
Like...
Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
I didn't hear the sound effect play for some reason. I don't know why. Did it play for you guys? The little Lego Yoda sound. Rest in peace, Yoda. Yeah, I don't think it played, so I'll just, like, refund you on that one. You'll never die again. This little bang bird is like, like he's really mad. Hey, Lycan. Why did you break our oath? Why did you use me? My eye? And these legs? They're all your fault. Fucking hell, Hugo's packed full of trauma, isn't he? Holy shit, like, this man has just carried everything. You know, you are exactly like your father.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make. And you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father, at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired.
It's like, yeah, I'm sick of this shit. Let me out. Let me out. Let me wake up now.
I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
Hugo takes a deep breath and slowly opens his eyes. Lycan is gone, and in his place is that familiar figure. Without a doubt, he is still within an illusion.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything.
Actually, I remember in the anime Monster, which is a really good one by the way, there's actually a running theme of this same idea, where like to kill a monster, you have to become an even bigger monster, essentially. Where it's the idea where it's like, because the whole show is about trying to kill this horrible, horrible bastard. Like it's like the main character's trying to kill this guy because he's just so evil that he has to take him out. And it's like a very long psychological sort of show about like his slow descent. Yeah, getting closer and closer to achieving his goal, but realizing how much he's changing and how much. Yeah, it's a great show. Very, very good. I think it's on Netflix. I think, hopefully, it used to be at least.
You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more people. Save good people. Save more lives than the evil ones you take.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
And you can!
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman.
I keep thinking of Butch Hartman every time they say Hartman.
His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be.
Kind of like vaguely reminds me of Am for some reason. Like this little guy. Just sort of weirdly like synthetic sort of voice, and him just talking about hatred all the time and you know, doing horrible things. Reminds me of Am from I Have No Mouth.
Come. Let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me. And I'll never lose to myself.
We have to fight Hugo now. Fight evil Hugo as Hugo. Hugo becomes a subway slammer. Finally, his destiny. This is like all the prequel to Persona, whatever it's called. Persona Gacha. So you want to stun them and then skill a roll.
All the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive,
Oh yeah, I can't like swap characters.
you know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Man does not stop attacking, like ever. Holy shit.
You're just afraid to admit it. Beg for mercy.
Yeah, you see, I thought I like let him hit me sometimes for cinematic effect. You see, that's all it is. I'm just like, you know, I'm trying to make it look cooler. You know, I'm actually easily able to beat this guy. Don't worry.
Out of my way. You're too scared to face your truth and what you truly desire.
Let order and madness dance.
Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
To look cool.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice. They're all part of me. All of this makes me who I am. That's why I won't get rid of you. And I won't resent you. I choose to embrace you.
When it cut off. Choose to embrace you. Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycan.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
Let me roll. They're both extremely gay. Like they're like legitimately like you can feel it.
This is just like what I saw in my dream.
And there was an octopus lady there as well. It was really
still
weird. Like,
some lingering
it was
side
definitely in the
effects.
dream. Honestly though, base, can I say? It's got good taste in ladies. You know, women with tentacles are not my type, is what I'm saying, you know. Fucking octopus ladies, you know. Hello, Grandpa Goo. Oh my, Harry, you alright? Pretty doesn't sound like. I heard you were in a coma. Don't worry, Grandpa Goo, everything's fine. I made a full recovery. I've been worried sick since your friend came by. Couldn't sleep for nights on end. Thank goodness you're okay. Thank goodness. Sorry, Grandpa Goo, I didn't mean to worry you. Hugo's like, sorry I let my big mouth run, you know. All good. Thanks for your hard work. Come into my place for a meal before you go. I just caught some yellow croakers. I'll make you a nice soup to help you recover. It's okay, that's too much hassle. What hassle? How about grabbing something cold to drink first? I remember you used to love strawberry parfait when you were little. Strawberry parfait. I want a big cup, just like a child. It's like, suddenly it's just... Alright, Grandpa Goo will go buy it for you. You really haven't changed a bit since you were little. Jerry suddenly freezes in place and following her gaze, she said the appear her parents had once boarded that ship and left. Alright, what's in your mind? It's nothing, just... Maybe this is what they call a place without darkness. I think this was like an old event they did a while ago. Hello, Lycan.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Yes, honestly, P5X, like... I remember watching a video about it, and the guy in the video as well was like, I don't play anymore, but I kind of miss it. It was a fun game. Either like a long thing about all the mistakes it made along the way. At the end, he's kind of like, you know, it was a fun game. It was very flawed, but it was fun. I obviously never actually played it, but like, you know, I'll take his word for it. Someone's gonna check. Let's see. If we're checking something. Yeah. Any idea what they've changed recently?
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
Lycan falls silent for a moment and eventually hands over a coin. No. Looking at the packaging, it's not a coin, but a familiar chocolate.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
Like, shut up and eat it.
I'd rather you not starve to death.
Hugo takes the coin. After a moment of silence, he eventually eats it. I haven't actually seen chocolate coins in so long. It's been years.
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No, as far as I know, they get it. No, just story that's written by Atlas. That does sound pretty good. Everybody sounds like an improvement. No more Subway Slam. Honestly, they're never gonna top that one. Let's be real. Let's be honest. It's just that was a higher hard pity, but not by a crazy amount. Okay. So 100% 5 stars. Are they like the same, like limited new characters, or are they like specific characters that are what rates up? Also, let me go pee. That's what I do. Yeah, that's good. It does sound very... I guess, I think that's what I would probably use. The 100% one. I wouldn't take any pointless risks. Also, really random thing. I know you're already aware of this, but like, just in case anyone else is watching and they're not aware of this. Recently, I've been playing PS2 games on an old PS2. I can actually show it. Hang on, I'll put up like my cover. Authentic old relic. A genuine PS2. I don't know if it's, I can't see my camera, so I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see it. Just about. The realization recently that because of the Elgato capture card thing in my computer that I used to use for streaming the Switch to OBS or whatever, I wonder if I could actually stream PS2 games in the same way, and I kind of want to test it out just to see, but like I keep forgetting to test it. So I got to the stream and I was like, I could try it today, but then I thought, well, I'll have to test it first, make sure it works, you know. I don't want to like just start streaming like, hey, I'm gonna try this on stream today, and it doesn't end up working out, you know. It doesn't do anything. It'd be really annoying. We love the PS2. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I think it will always be my favorite console. It's just so many memories of that console. Yeah, it sounds like the game's in a good spot though.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable.
Oh no, super slims. What the fuck? I guess it's just modern technology, huh? Hang on, I can actually show this. There you go. That is crazy. Because like even the Slim is tiny. It's like it's so thin, and then you just see this this little box, and it still has a USB as well. I thought I read like a thing that the adapter cable I was using for the HDMI, you have to like plug in the USB into the thing, and someone was like, "There's no USB on my PS2." I thought maybe it was like a Slim or so. I thought maybe they didn't have one. I guess they do have them still. So that's the disk drive on its own, yeah. Actually, does it like open up at the top? Is it like a PS1? Like it just like opens upwards, maybe? That'd be so cool. I'd love that. But yeah, it's also been really nostalgic having all my old saved games. I have like saved games from 2004. I would have been 7 years old. Like 2004, I was playing like Simpsons Hit and Run and stuff like that. And I've never overwritten those saves on that memory card, and it's just like insane to me. I'm just like, holy shit! I'm looking at like my own history. I had to like open up the game, and I just started like running around like all the old levels I used to go to. Yeah, because I have this really specific memory of Hit and Run, because I was quite a lonely kid really, because I had my mum and my sister in my house and that was it, and we lived above a petrol station on a shitty road, dodgy area. You couldn't go outside, you couldn't do anything, you couldn't play with kids in the neighborhood. There were no kids. It was just cars driving along a busy road. You know what I mean? It was just an awful place to live. So video games were my savior as a kid, really. You gave me something to do. And I remember in Hit and Run, I would, at the very least, on Marge's levels at night time, you could go to Burns' manor, the top floor of his manor, and it'd play this weird, creepy, sort of eerie music. It would be so creepy and ambient, and I thought it was so cool. I loved it as a kid. And I used to pretend that like I had to hide from monsters that were like stalking the house trying to find me, and I was like getting these little like small areas trying to like hide away to like entertain myself. Getting pretty being a broke kid. Yeah, for real. Like I actually ended up with quite a lot of like really shitty indie games, essentially. Like just like very cheaply made, dodgy old games because they were so cheap to buy. You get them used from Game for like £2. I was like stupid. I just had like a stack of these random awful games, and I would play them so much because I was just like, well, I've got nothing else to do, I guess. Because I'll figure it all out. But there were also some legendary games, like Hitman Blood Money was on the PS2, and that is still one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's such a great game. It's so good. Like, absolutely incredible. And Hit and Run's also very good. I've also got Nightfire, like 007, and I've got, what's it called? I've got, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, which is, very difficult. I remember it being a very hard game. A lot harder than Blood Money, definitely. A lot more clunky as well, because it's obviously quite a bit older. But, like, still, very nostalgic game to play. The music in that game is fantastic. Jesper Kid never misses. Jesper Kid, in every single game he composes music for, he nails it. He's so good. It's incredible. Yeah, it's just the occasional gems in that fucking shitty pile of awful games that you've never heard of and probably will never hear of ever again. Actually, I remember the Harry Potter games were really good on PS2 as well. Like Chamber of Secrets was one of my first games ever, and that was a great game. Just running around the castle and all that. I thought it was magical, really, which is appropriate, I suppose. I loved it. PS2 is just such a great console. Whole different era. Yeah, the Harry Potter games are something else. I should stream one of those at some point. If I can get a copy of one in like CEX or something. I should stream Harry Potter 2 on the PS2. It will look like arse. Everything is so like blurry and awful. It's really comical how much like you don't realize how good it's gotten nowadays compared to how it was, and you're just like, we really love a game. It's really funny. You got Kingdom Hearts from Woolworths. Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts is amazing. And I've never played the second one, but I've seen someone else playing through the intro section of the game, and genuinely, I've always thought the prologue for Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of the best, like, sequences in a video game. It's amazing. I thought it was so good, and I love the song Dearly Beloved as well. It's so pretty. It's so good. Does Woolworth still exist, by the way? Is Woolworth shut down now? I feel like it is, right? I haven't seen it in a very long time. My hair, like, sticking up again. You can just sort of see it in the corner of my eye. Exists in Australia. Okay, I'm glad it survived somewhere at least.
Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But... I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done, or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless.
I feel like the reality of this sort of situation is like, what's the alternative really? Like, what else are you gonna do? Just sit back and watch, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't call it pointless. At the end of the day, it's like, the point, I mean, if nothing else, the point is that you tried. The point is that you did something. The point is that you didn't just ignore it and just let yourself succumb to misery and nihilism.
Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
Hugo stares out at the ocean. A gentle breeze lifts his golden locks. The sunlight glances off of both of his eyes.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do, and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltist fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well. Whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So you kicked things off by approaching Edmund from the top's big shots. How did you manage to sweet-talk him? I'm a bit of an illegitimate child, but I still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct lineage is way more noble than the side branches, which is absolutely laughable. So I played his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with his high rollers, but that's just Mockingbird's secret. So I can't let any outsiders in on it. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. Security there is no joke, so I had to leverage tops for some extra intel after all. As you know, they've got plenty of moles planted next to your mare. And it was you who threw the sacrifice core up for auction, to lure in the Exaltist. You knew they'd be all over it. Yep, I embedded the sacrifice core right into the robe of heroes. They actually match pretty nicely, don't you think? Classic you. Like I say, classic you. I heard that after the auction they found a stash of counterfeit Denny's. Feel free to take wild guesses, but honestly I think those Denny's would be rather out in the wild than sitting in those hoity-toity accounts. Then you found Harpin and talked him into a partnership. Why could this be voiced, by the way? Why could this just be voiced? Like, there's so much dialogue. Then you found Harpin and talked him into a partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and the Exaltist. After that, you shot that crime warning, the crime warning letter to the mayor, giving the city a legit reason to spring into action. Yes, that was spot on. Look at you, a real genius over here. In the end, you faked your own death to pull yourself out of the mess, and you used the whole show to redirect everyone's attention to Hartman and the Ravenlocks, keeping the Exaltists on their toes. Hold on a second. If that's all there is, why did you let Harper slip the drug? I mean, you'd have a way to dodge... You'd have a way to dodge that kind of thing. Icon, I've got something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. Like, why are they even like enemies? Like, they're just on the same team. They're just the same person essentially at this point. What? When it comes to stopping the Exaltist, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is why I didn't clue you in on this. The mayor must have his own reasons. If you can convince yourself of that, more power to you. Just know if you ever want to swing back to Mockingbird, you can always come beg me. I'll make sure to turn you down gracefully. Like it's like... Alright, enough chit-chat. We've got bigger things to deal with. Just reading BL and let's see. Enemies to lovers, except they were never really enemies. Lovers to lovers. Don't waste the fucking hat, it's a nice hat, what the hell?
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. I know where they are. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are
Just
the
being
victims
real
who were
people.
tricked
Well, I
into
don't even
going
like enemies
into the
anymore. They're like monsters. They're just guys.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
I feel like I would rather focus on these guys first, honestly. Hey, you untie the workers. Thank goodness someone's here to save us. Thank you. You're welcome. So could you tell us what those Ravenlocks did to you before they ran off? They're a bunch of liars. They tricked us into this hollow. So they had a job of higher pay for us, so they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave. Then they showed their true colours. They tied us all up and told us we're going to ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take any weird medicine, did they? Medicine? No, but it wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. I see. Here, take this carrot. just look at this, an actual carrot. He just hands him a carrot. Here you go. Says as a parting gift. The next is nearby. You should get out of here as soon as possible. And eat your vegetables as well. I can't thank you enough. Let's go, Hugo. We must save the rest of them. You sure are eager? You sure are eager?
A bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
Zero.
Yep.
It's just like that lame fighting game like shit where you just like put them against the wall and just like spam the bullshit attack that can't be countered.
More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
Yeah, a whole 2 of them. Unless they're also workers. You want other workers? Who are you? Our saviors. Thank you, thank you. I had a bad feeling about that group from the start. I should have ignored my gut instinct. Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Do anything? Oh, we weren't doing as we weren't doing as we were told, so they tied us up. Nothing else? Good. All right. There's another batch of workers ahead of us. They should be by the roof. Don't worry, I'll handle it. You should get out of you should get out of here while you still can. Let's continue.
Is Hartman behind this too?
Open this chest.
Of course.
Free stuff.
He threw them into the hollow
love
like
free
offerings
things.
for the exalted.
5 polychromes, imagine.
To him, those workers are just another resource, no different from the ether his company mines in the hollow.
Is this Soldier 76?
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right?
This is Nagatoro, actually, I'm thinking of it from, like, fucking... I mean, I think it's just called something Nagatoro, anyway.
All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. Sounds real suspicious.
So yeah, you should have thought this before you entered the dangerous place where no one will find you, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a bit late now to be thinking this.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Fierce man.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
You wouldn't lie, right? You wouldn't do that.
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
This is where fucking Hugo just walks in, slaps it out of his hand, and is just like, don't do drugs, kids. Don't be like these guys. The fierce man pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems a bit doubtful and he's into whisper.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before.
Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
It's really weird. I always feel like uncomfortable, like adjusting the cameras I'm in frame. It feels really like arrogant, but it's like you don't need to see like my whole room. You know what I mean? I feel like it makes more sense if it is focused on me, right? I don't know. It feels weird if I don't do it.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
You can tell I'm getting into the story now because I'm like waving my head while I'm like listening to dialogue.
All right.
or energy build out. Just like,
but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I will kiss you.
I trust you.
Meanwhile, the workers have also made their decision. Except for the talkative worker, most have already swallowed the pills. That's when the arrogant Ravenlock family member finally reveals his true nature, saying, "You think I'd let you run?" while forcibly shoving the pill into the worker's mouth. After clearly capturing everything, Hugo lets out a sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence.
Okay.
Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also,
I'm putting
don't
it on
overdo
YouTube.
it and kill them, even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take
I'll get this guy. You get them the other ones, all right?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Can't remember the last time
I feel like I am killing them, by the way. I feel like I'm not listening to Lycan in this guy. I feel like they are dying. There's no way they got. You know, I'm hitting them with a scythe repeatedly. I feel like they're not going to live through this. Unless they're just incredibly strong.
More aggression.
I've merely learned to control my strength. When I need to be aggressive, I will be.
Don't get hit. Prostrate yourself before the abyss.
The two defeat the Ravenlock family members.
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
110 for 100%. That is a pretty good value thing then. It's actually very similar to what Arknight does, isn't it? It's very similar. Going 3.3 in 4 at the end of April. That is insane. I mean, the game launched less than a year ago, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, how can it possibly be this far along? That's crazy.
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Why? Like, why do you care so much?
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I would love to clarify that. I didn't realize he was actually from the family at all. I thought he was just some goon.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
You could see there was a swift chop to the back of the necks of the Ravenlock family members.
Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them
So I only
quiet.
broke their spine. Don't worry, they're just paralyzed. They can still live.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons.
Lycon's just like, unfucking believable. He's like, who can I trust?
I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
What? Okay. The blockers carry the Ravenlock family members away. Now only Lycon and Hugo remain.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch,
You're just filming a
some
movie at
workers
that
have
point.
already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
Apparently I am. I kind of just thought you'd say it and someone was like, well, if I die, I guess I die, I suppose.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is,
everything in
I
this
heard
world.
everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
After leaving the hollow, the two arrive at a place with nice scenery.
Nikon?
Here's a nice picture. Look at them. They're just happy.
That incident back then. I didn't do it.
Look at that. Just look at these two boys smiling. Just having a good time. You know what? I know someone who will like this picture. I was going to send it to them.
It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him.
This kind of feels unnecessary. I don't know. I thought they could have just had him act, kill him and be like, you know what, I regret doing it. I'm sorry I did it.
And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
Wait, so is his dad still alive then? Hang on, I thought his dad was dead. Maybe I misunderstood something. Maybe I just lost the details somewhere along the way.
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed, but I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world, like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place.
I love this guy's expression here. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Reminds me of that, you know, that weird like Batman picture where he's kind of doing the same thing. He's like, reminds me of that. It just looks really silly. Like he's trying really hard to like he's got hiccups, right? And he's trying really hard to not hiccup. He's like.
I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
My immediate thought was, I thought it was fucking Anaxa from like Starry. I was like, what the fuck?
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone anytime.
Am I interrupting? Should I leave?
I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back.
Vivian's actually there twice. It's also Jack Frost from Persona.
I am Hugo Vlad.
It's kind of, it's just like really uncomfortable. Like, what are you doing on that? Why are you on the other side of that window? What, can you get off our windowsill, please? Like, kind of weirding me out.
You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
They just walked out of the house and he's like, don't fucking walk away from me! I'm gonna fucking come back here! I'm not done yelling at you yet.
Me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You leave the Ravenlock Manor on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you all wait for Lycan to arrive.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
Belle's just happy to be here. She's like, I got included for once.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish. So I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go.
Write down notes so I don't forget. 1 second. Right.
Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
With Lycan's hang on, my brain was going to say assassination. With Lycan's assistance, you successfully leave the Ravenlock family manor and return to the video store. And all is right of the world again.
Although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
So you knew?
So, Lycon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You guys are. I'm glad she's saying it's like you guys are extremely gay. By the way, I don't know if you've. I don't know if it was said before, but I feel like there's something going on here.
You two sure are close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
You have no idea what the real core is.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
Is it just the coin, or is it something else?
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
It'd be pretty awkward if it had gone missing, wouldn't it? Be like, ah, fuck. Like, where is it? What have we done? Oh no. We put it in the bin. We thought we didn't think it was important. Oh no. That's the funny the pendant sent by Vivian. Hugo takes it and gently presses a hidden clasp. The pendant clinks open from the middle. Inside is the sacrifice core. That is really pretty, huh? It's like a Resident Evil puzzle. You gotta like find a little button you press to like open up something. I don't know what it would do differently. That it's already opened up. But I guess it would like unveil the case, and it would be like a scarab or something, and it would be like he use this on the scarab door to open it or something. I don't know. Exclamation mark!
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick.
He's like, for fuck's sake, why?
I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
We don't need to worry we don't need to worry about we don't need to worry about the sacrifice core now.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
What's wrong, Lycan? Weren't you in a rush to get back and rest? Well, you're gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. How are you feeling now? Relax, I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a bit more run down than before. Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have... I can't remember what I said. Remember what I said when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather just do what I can do. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny. Nothing more. You've really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, you got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will. I'll lay it all out, I promise. A little chat, Lycan, Hugo, and Vivian say their goodbyes and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to a sleep. To a deep, nice sleep, sorry. Okay, you know, it's different somehow. Well, Hugo sent a message earlier on. There's new progress in the sacrifice situation. We found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycan will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system list as they head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll remember to bring Eos with you. I feel like I'm gonna end stream here. I'm gonna be honest. This is I can't believe we're still going. I'm just like, oh my god, hurry up. Like, how long is this? Yeah, I think I should probably just end stream here and just call it quits. I don't think I'm gonna finish the story today. I feel like I'm gonna do this, and then there's gonna be like another thing will happen, and it'll be like, okay, I have another 3 hours of story to come, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I think maybe we just end it there for today. But maybe next stream we'll finish 1.7 at long last, perhaps. Maybe it will finally happen and we'll be on 2.1 because I accidentally... Well, I did 2.0 off stream. The story was so down. Yeah, it is very long. Yeah. It's one of the, I just don't want to like take the risk of like spending ages, like if it's like another hour or so, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I want to eat food, I want to get some sleep. So I'm too nervous to like try it. Oh. What does that mean? Formally contracting the agent. They're like... This thing, probably. Okay. That's a good question. It was called... Bury Your Tears of the Past. Oh, I'm just gonna press buttons. I'm not gonna learn anything. Suddenly yelling. Because a bloom dealing an additional battery damage. Okay, cool.
Delusions?
Stay with enhanced version. Hold out support. Each cycle because it's surrounded by 2 stages. Keep holding third hit. Squad members attack generates. Okay, cool. Yep, I understand all of this. Don't worry.
Angel Ultimate. Wink, wink.
I actually kind of prefer the robot form. I don't know. Are we a fucking like WWE wrestler or what's going on? Like, how is this an idol? It's like from the top rope and again and again. Thanks, Lucy.
How's this for an entrance?
Well, we got Collider as well.
The show isn't over yet. Hit the beat. Watch out.
The worst case scenario where it's just every enemy just splits up like this, so you can't do all that at once. It just always sucks.
True delusions, right here, right now.
Yahoo! Waha!
Keep up with the beat. Don't get in my way!
I'll do it via the demo. Right, yeah. I'm surprised, like, sometimes it doesn't seem to count when you've done it before with a character, because, like, I must have done user herds, you know what I mean? Like, I literally got the character. I'm sure I would have done that demo for them as well to get more currency. Like, it feels like it happens so often where it'd be like, 5-star character, you haven't done that demo before. And I'm like, really? I haven't done it before at all? Ever? It's not their, like, 60th rerun. I'm just like, really, no game?
Time for a surprise!
Oh, with another agent. Okay.
Together, Lord Nathan.
Just flies away.
On the road.
He's introduced basically a hard candy shot. This is actually like an incredible piper team, by the way. This is like the highest budget piper team you could possibly have. It's so good. Sadly, I have no Vivian on my account. I did try to get her, but I lost to 50-50.
Does it ever end? Better buckle up. Kick into gear. Don't get scared now. Fire! Oh, for Lord Faith, notice me.
Lord Faith.
Lord Faith.
Honestly, the whole rocket-propelled skirt thing is such a great design choice, and yet they've never really like the entire story never got mentioned at any point. I'm really confused by it. I'm like, really? Does Belle know that it's there? Is it just like, does anyone know it's there? Or is it just like a hey, the player knows, and that's it? It's just like a little wink to the camera, like if only they knew. And we got free electric thingies for some reason. Let's go. I'll take free stuff. Hello, Astro. I don't know why you're in. I don't know where you came from. It's good to see you though. Always good to have you here. I think I did this earlier, right? Yeah. I love this game's music. I know I said it earlier, but I'm saying it again. This game's music is so good. It's so chill. So there are 12 episodes in part 2 of 1.7. I'm not sure what episode is. I think we're going to see the mayor or something? Or we're like retrieving the thing or doing something, I don't know. Let's talk to Wise again. It's like the second talk to Wise, I think. If that helps. Chapter 9 of 11. I'll try and finish it this stream. I'll try and do it. Hey. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Faith is leading the way for me. Must be the luckiest person alive. I'll be counting on you two, as according to my intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put all the serum into one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the hollow. Just sanity check it, thank you. Vivian.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby.
Spelled as Van.
I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
This is a crazy
Dina's
team. What the
getting
fuck?
ready
Got
to
so many
make their
characters, so many
move.
cool characters.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
I have no idea what I'm doing
Say
though.
no more.
Literally no clue how to use these characters together. See, I can't hold down. Can't skill. I have no skill thingy.
They're trying to destroy the goods. Stop them!
Don't touch me.
We need to take care of the guards first.
Let's go about guns. I want to take it out first, really.
At your service. Scram before I get angry.
I feel like Hugo's probably the easiest to use of the three of them for me. I don't know. I feel like his kit's pretty like natural. You kind of just click a lot and then occasionally skill. Like it's very
Some
straightforward.
of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here. Hugo, get the guards first.
I'm part of my pack.
In position. Take this. Zero. You just stepped
Oh.
into your own graves.
I love how confident the enemies always are for some reason.
A boring opponent.
Amateurs.
Truth is a beloved fairy tale.
Don't look straight at the moon.
I meant to stop the Vivian, but
Repent!
Out of my way!
Notice me. Lord ZZZ.
take a break. Okay, that's good. Thank you for confirming.
Say no more. With this power.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight. Scram before I get angry. More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If...
Oh, whoops. I thought it was because I wasn't reading the thing. Hang on. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try. Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Sure.
There he is.
I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Fafins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
Just imagine him like winking, just like, right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon's serum is stored. Okay, I think it says London. The serum of London. Turns you into a Londoner. Makes your teeth get like slightly white further apart. The tear she shed when looking at the faith and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw.
The falling bird. I guess angel, perhaps.
Lord Pathan.
Vivian closes her eyes as if making a decision, then grabs a vial of Landon's serum. If a tragedy is inevitable, let the misfortune fall upon me.
I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for. Leave this to me, Lord Pathan.
Oh no, now I'm stuck as Vivian. Oh shit. It's the one I don't know how to play. Oh yeah, I thought I could like hold down left click again for some reason.
Fool. Lord Pathan, there might be more serum here.
Oh, there was.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
Lady Dina.
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises.
No way!
Containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
These blue bin bags.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I'm sorry, fucking hell.
Oh, someone
Yo.
messed up. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Argo. Good to see you. I can't believe you've actually done 27 months in a row. It's probably since I got my sub button, I'm gonna guess. You just keep coming back every single month, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Feels like I don't deserve it, honestly. We don't want the money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think we're gonna make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were. They all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. They're all dead. Please, just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. We'll get out of this hollow alive. Oh, you'll get out of this hollow alive. We promise. So it's just ongoing. It's too far gone. You can't stop now. Like, yes, yes, give me your $5 a month. I don't know. It might still be. It might be more than $5 now. I'm not really sure which it actually is equivalent to. So many people brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what she's planning to do with us. Such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest of us. Contacting Hugo and Lycan, they quickly arrive. We eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place while Vivian in such a familiar voice.
It must have been tough for
Oh, this
you to
I
find
do
this place.
vaguely remember this woman actually, like very vaguely.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too.
I love this expression, to be honest. It's really It's very, very, very cute.
Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an
She's
ungrateful
still yapping. I'm
brat
just sort of sitting here just like, okay, yep, okay, wrap it up.
It was you who destroyed everyone's hope. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel. No. Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina? Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope. Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives. That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal. No one deserves to be a sacrifice. Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me.
I won't lie, I have no idea what magnanimity is supposed to be.
I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
That doesn't sound very
Lady
assuring,
Dina.
I'm gonna be honest.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me.
Actually, I remember this lady because like her voice actress just did not give a shit. They showed up and they were just having the worst day, and they were just like, Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me.
I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope. And I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. And I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
No, wait, what is she doing? I actually have no idea.
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to.
She's like, what the fuck, Camille? You should have asked me.
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you!
Imagine if she was like, shit. Okay, then fair enough. I won't do it.
You've always followed
It'd be such a like subversion of expectation.
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the creator
I'm sorry, I was
certain
Yep,
start
okay.
over. That's not. Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure, as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Gina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereals surge out, blocking the path.
Let's take out these ethereals first.
Okay.
We
There's a
can't
little,
let
little
Camille's
rumors about
efforts
what's
go
going
to
on there, on the floor.
Don't you know?
They actually
Keep
are
my dress
quite
dirty,
tanky,
you'll
these little
pay.
guys.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
Okay. If you say so.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
What? She only died because of you, Vivian. It's like as if she just ignored everything. Like I think she skipped the dialogue as well, just like I did. She ignored everything her friend said. It's like, yeah, fuck you, Vivian. I can't believe you.
You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault. Losing my father. Losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life.
Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't either, to be honest.
At first, when father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many exaltists, yet father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend.
You fucking just told her, like, this is your friend, here you go.
I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took father's blood.
She's not listening. She's just zoning out. She's like, do I have any chicken nuggets in the freezer? I can't remember. Did I go shopping this week? Oh, I forgot. Oh no. Sorry, what were you saying?
It's only because of my ability that Landon... I know, but Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian.
So when did her dad die again? Like, how many years ago was that? When she had a lot of time, she could have just, like, you know, learned something new, and then could have tried something else rather than, you know, the whole revenge shit. There's a lot of things she could have done. You can't really just be like, well, I was taught to do it. It's like you say, like, I was never taught Japanese as a child, so it's not my fault that I can't speak. It's like, when you could just learn, like, you could just study it. I don't know. It's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, it's not really, you can't pin all that on your dad. It's a bit unfair.
It is what little value I have.
So just try and, like, you know, you've got good friends, people who would accept you and, like, look after you. It's like, she's had so much support she could have had, and she's like, no, I'm going to become a fucking evil mastermind who wants to ruin people's lives and destroy society as we know it. It's just like, okay, cool.
In the end, you took even that from me and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
Like, just like, no. I haven't. I haven't thought about you, like, at all in the last, like, 3 days, honestly.
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too.
I don't know if they will. I mean, that's very sweet of you to say, but I don't think that's true. I'll be honest.
Tina, Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
I can think of a boss in my head that she might be, so I'm like, I think she's probably not gonna be, like, redeemed as if she could be. So I think I can imagine why, because it's also a boss that Vivian is very good against, so I'm like, I think it's probably gonna be that boss. Ina closes her eyes and looks at Vala's strap into her own arm. Soon, ether crystals appear on her body, a sign of corruption.
I don't want to hate myself. So I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me.
Okay.
That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable.
I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are...
She's not even looking, she's like, yeah, I'm going home, see ya. So you have fun here, okay?
I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
She's got her headphones on, she's like, she's listening to the music, just jamming out. Completely oblivious to what's behind her.
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Alright, here we go. Boss fight time. Okay, it's not the boss I thought it was going to be, then. Okay, so it maybe it's something else.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
I'm just gonna like I'm just sort of pressing the left click as much as I possibly can. I don't know if there's anything else I can do as this character. There's so many iframes. Alright. I'm guessing my uses a skill or something.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
Lord Phaethon.
Where are you looking?
Behind you!
It's a fucking strong umbrella, holy shit.
What happened? What the?
Okay.
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
Alright.
I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Vivian, your body!
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No, please.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
Just a little like brief second of music. That was interesting though. It was as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with a familiar smile. But soon, the environment and your teacher both dissolve into the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring and then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
Like, I just had the craziest dream, Wise. You have no idea. Ugh.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
You're in dire straits.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Well, there's a certain, like, pleasantness to the idea of just waking up in such a bad spot and having someone just be like, yeah, just rest, just go back to sleep, just lay in bed for the night. Like, don't worry about it. You know, so something about that is just really comforting to think about. It's a really cozy thought. Okay.
Okay. Good night then.
This time, there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling?
Cozy thoughts with Piff, yeah.
Heart palpitations?
It's my new... It's my new segment of my stream is Cozy Thoughts, where we talk about our cozy thoughts of the week together. Such as eating a tasty meal after when you're very hungry. And having a nice hot bath on a cold day.
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
You did kind of fuck up, but don't worry about it. It's okay.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
Why, etheric energy?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Like etheromancy or something.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
This has to do with our teacher.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions.
Name drop, Yixuan.
She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint?
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
That just makes me more worried.
I wonder what it's actually said on his hand, or his knuckles, I suppose.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once.
I feel like if someone like the mayor said they would do this, you know, just a favor, like it'll just do something for me. I don't know what I would ask for. It's such an incredibly like valuable thing. I would never use it. I feel like I'd have it forever. It's like, oh, you know, one day I'll use it. Yeah. You know, one day something crazy is gonna happen. Like a fucking dinosaur's gonna show up at my house and fucking like smash my roof in and like eat my mailbox, and I'm gonna be like, shit, Mayor, can you help me out, please? Like, can you like send in the fucking... I don't even know who are you sending to fight a dinosaur? Like, what are you send in the fucking Gundam, Mayor, please? Just bring it in. Bring in Optimus Prime. He's not a Gundam. I don't think he counts, but like same concept.
There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
I'm waiting if I could like it to be like, Hugo, please fix your fucking jacket. Just put it on properly. Why are you doing it like this?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
Lord Paper's what?
The mayor imagined, you might ask.
He just hands her like some underwear. She's like, oh, thanks. She's like Belle's just like, what the fuck? Huh? What? What do you mean?
I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion.
He's like, my favor is I don't want to do it. Like, that's my favor.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycan are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop, and hear snippets of Elfie's music from her store. Thank goodness. Time goes on, but there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycan, and Vivian take their leave. Belle, are you feeling alright? Like I said, you could control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. And that Miss Yixuan. We should investigate her. But let's not talk about it for now. If you decide to feel better, you should get some rest. I'll be there with you whatever happens in the future. Head upstairs to rest. Yep, this is me, heading upstairs to rest. Where's the stairs? There they are. Take a break. keep running to walls. I just look at the screen, like, I sort of look around quite a lot. A lot has happened recently. Can I really control etheric energy? This is a gift our teacher left for us, and doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage hollows have on humanity? I need to just slow I need to just slow down. Then doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage hollows have on humanity? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent. But I don't feel anything yet. Doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together, and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. There is a lot to go for, isn't there? Okay, no, apparently there's not too much. And that is it! Season 1 is complete! We finally did it! We're finally on Season 2! Which we actually have, again, done a little bit of Season 2 already. I think I'm on this one, I guess? Probably? Maybe? Well, this is Chapter 2, so maybe... I don't know, maybe I'm here? I'm not sure. Probably here. Oh yeah, it's more back here. Yeah, there you go, because I have done some of it already. I don't know, this guy's got a very punchable face. You know, he's got one of those faces where you kind of just like, I don't trust you at all. Like, at all. New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories in the distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day, they'll become memories worth holding on to. And there we go. Just in time for free body. Yeah, for real. Like, I'm catching up. Like, you know, at the perfect pace where I'm always a full version behind. Hello, Wise. Oh, apparently it's actually not technically over yet, so I guess I'll talk to Wise? I'm calling herself Yushuan is here for you. She's dressed like one of those masters of the mystic arts from the movies. You know her? Sure, I do. She saved Vivian and I when we encountered some ethereals before. Did I miss that part? I didn't see that. Remember the I said before? You bring in a Void Hunter rank special investigator episode just to allow you for aptitude? That's a lot of words. Yushuan is that investigator. I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have really good feng shui. Or however the fuck you say this part. And 6th Street is geomantically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Yeah, she looks so serious. It didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk to her once we were free. If you have time now, you should go find her, Belle. Should go talk to the lady. I can't remember her name. Yushuan, that's it. I already forgot. Hello.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
This is Howl. He's a dog.
Spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner, and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse.
Honestly, if Howl has an owner, they're a real piece of shit for making Howl look after their business for them, I'm gonna be honest.
However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Yushuan gently pets Howl's head, stuffs a few dennies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yishuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yuinkwe Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
What kind of partnership?
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yuinkwe Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your techniques, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today. Perfect for going outside. With a little shadowy bird. I just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? You have a long path ahead of us. It'd be good to take the... Sure. Yeah, okay. Whatever you just said, I agree. Let's go. Sounds good. Let's go, Yushuan Shifu. Where's the store? It's called Buyan. I know that store, apparently. I don't know. I don't remember it, but sure. Isn't it even closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? It matters not. We'll just break in. Don't worry about it. It's been ages since I came to the Janus Quarter. I'd love to take a look around. Just when you're heading to Luminous Square, then we can meet up there. Each one does a goodbye to you and leaves 6th Street. I know this is a really weird place to end the stream, but I feel like I'm going to end it here because I don't think this is going to be that interesting or that important. I mean, it's just my instincts are telling me this. That I'm probably going to be skipping a lot of cutscenes going forward until I get to 2.1 properly. So I'm thinking I'm going to end the stream here to like spare you me just feigning interest in a lot of yapping. This was really cool. The Bury Your Tears quest with Hugo and Vivian. That was really good. I like that story a lot. That was really, really good. It was a lot of talking. There was lots and lots of yapping, especially at the end. I feel like I would cut off the entire last bit of that story with Dina, where it really kind of just felt like Dina and the other one, whatever her name was, Charlotte or something. Like I was kind of just like, I don't care about these characters. Like I am not even a little bit invested in these random villains that just sort of here. They just like Dina's VA actually was really good. She put a lot of effort into it, and I gotta give her respect for it. But her little accomplice was honestly, I don't know if she was paid for her performance because I don't know if it was just bad direction, but it really just sounded like she just didn't care. And you know what I mean? It's like I don't want to be an asshole. I know I'm being very rude, but it's just it. You know what I mean? I feel like if they're not gonna try, I don't want to listen to their performance. If they're just gonna sit there and just be like, binge watch mode on, check in, collect stamps, combat, starlight delusions, setting sail for dreams. I'm gonna skip it. I don't care. I'm not listening to that. Like it's a waste of my time. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah. Anyway, I think I would have cut off that little segment, but otherwise, very, very good story. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun. And if I stream this game again, which I probably will, it might take some time because I did this in like very sort of stages of sorts. I mean, there's quite a big disconnect between each stream of ZZZ usually. It's a very rare thing, but if I do play it again, I'll probably play 2.1 story next. That'll probably be the next part, so I'll be jumping to this one up here. And I think this is where the Spook Shack guys get brought in, and I love the Spook Shack crew. They're very, very cute. They're my favourite faction in the game, to be honest, so I look forward to meeting them properly in the story. Hopefully it's fun. Hang on, you can do like a proper stream ending. Where's Wise? Is he here? Apparently not. I thought you would be like in the shop somewhere. Okay, we get a shot with Eos instead then. Or Eus, how do you say his name? There you go. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to get something to eat and then probably start winding down to go to bed. So I hope you enjoy the story as much as I did. And I will see you possibly tomorrow. I've still got stuff I need to do. But if I end up bored, I might finish pretty quickly tomorrow. I'll be waking up quite early lately, so if I wake up like early enough to get everything done in the morning, I'll probably stream tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's not EOS. It's 18. Oh, okay. I thought they were like all EOS. I kind of assumed, but I guess yeah, they got names then. Yeah, we love 18 as well. We love all of them. They're always Bangbu are just very cute. I love the Bangbu. And yeah. So tomorrow, if I do stream, I'm probably gonna play a really shitty side-scroller thing, which is like a meme. So it's like a meme game referencing the Zelda CDI games. You know, the bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. It's like a reference to that. It should be really funny, hopefully. So if I stream tomorrow, it'll probably be that. If it's not that, it'll be something cool and really exciting that you're not going to want to miss at all. Until next time, take care of yourself, have fun, do something cool, have a nice hot bath, get a foot massage.